Hey everybody, this is the Armored Fish. This is a little video of my top 15 favorite video games. Please look carefully for any games that you might like and just enjoy the video. Okay, coming in at number 15 is Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst. This game was pretty entertaining. There's fairly limited things you can do in this game though. I mean, you only got a combo of 3 things, and it's the same thing every freaking time, and it's kind of annoying. But other than that, it was really fun, like the magic, the way you can customize your characters, it was all real fun. So go ahead and look into this game if you can, and 'cause I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, coming in at number 14 was Kirby Air Ride. This game is pretty dang fun. I mean, it's only for the GameCube console, you can still play it on the Wii. And it's a really simple game. Pretty much all you have to use is the analog stick and the A button. And you just go around the city, tear the crap out of things, and kick butt and take names as the Puffball Fury Kirby. I mean, how awesome is that? So look into this game, because it is awesome. And number 13 is Ocarina of Time. Sure, this game looks like it's just a bunch of pixeled squares and odd geometric shapes, but it's actually a pretty fun game when you, get used to these weird graphics. And, it's a little off, but, it's actually really fun, though. I mean, some of the puzzles are agonizingly hard, especially in the Master Quest version. But overall, it is epic, so definitely go and try this game. Number 12 is another Zelda game, Twilight Princess. Now this game, it was pretty good. I mean, it was kind of like, once again, it followed too much with a typical sort of a storyline that it had. Like, Princess gets captured, oh crap, evil Ganondorf, and you have to save the day. Typical. And I don't know, I didn't quite like that very much. I mean, it was really fun. I mean, there was new combat, the graphics were great, and I mean, it was really fun. But the only issue I had was, it's like, really? I mean, the princess is captured. Oh no. She gets captured like every day, every week. I mean, it's not really like, it's nothing new. So I'm hoping with the new Zelda that they're coming out with, the Skyward Sword, that they might bring something new with it. And at number 11 is another Zelda game. I mean, what surprise. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of the Zelda games. And this one is Wind Waker. Now, a lot of people like Twilight Princess better than Wind Waker, but I personally like Wind Waker a little better than Twilight Princess. Mainly because it didn't follow with the typical storyline. Zelda was not captured. She almost was captured in the beginning, but she was actually a pirate, which that threw me off there for a while. And so it's a twist, and you know what? It's really interesting. The graphics are okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter about the graphics, I guess. And it's a lot of fun stuff here, so look into that. And now we come to our top 10, starting with Call of Duty Black Ops. Now this game was pretty dang fun. I mean, the multiplayer is especially addictive. I mean, there's so many things you can do. I mean, I played Modern Warfare 2 and it was okay, but what they did with Black Ops, really, really cool. I mean, the fact that you can dolphin dive and crap like that. I just love the fact, though, that you can buy your stuff, like, rather than just having, like, to wait to, like, get all the attachments, you can just buy them, which that made me really happy. And just all the things they added to it, especially the zombie mode. I love zombies. It was so much fun. So, I'm pretty sure a lot of people already play Black Ops, but if you haven't, play it. It is amazing. Alright, number 9 is Halo Reach. This game has a ton of awesome stuff. I mean, this game was literally the bomb when it came out, and it still is the bomb. The Forge mode is amazing. The multiplayer is amazing. The campaign was okay. Not as good as the Halo 3 campaign, but everything was great. The invasion, the headhunter, everything is awesome. Number 8 is Portal. Portal is a very amazing game. It was made by the company of Valve, and the thing I love about this game is the physics and everything behind it. It is so trippy and so freaking cool. I mean, the fact that, like, I love what I love doing this game, shooting a portal on the ceiling and then a portal up on the floor and then just falling forever, or using the forward momentum. All this stuff is really freaking insane. And so actually the Portal 2 is coming out soon, so I can't wait for that. And there's supposed to be a co-op mode, I think, and that should be awesome. So look into Portal, and if you hear from your friends that Portal 2 is coming out, play Portal before you play Portal 2. Otherwise you'll be really confused. Number 7 is Half-Life 2, which features the story of none other than Gordon Freeman. Gordon Freeman is some scientist dude from Black Mesa who somehow, even though he's a scientist, can still kick butt and take names through a bunch of zombies and combine aliens. Which I still don't get that, but you know what, who cares? So you can carry all these guns without even having to slow down with your freaking amazing hazard suit, and all these things that chase you, and you know what, you're pretty much invincible. I mean, every time someone sees you, even though you're like a freaking rebel, everybody's like, hey, it's Gordon Freeman! So, you know what, it's a pretty fun game, also made by Valve, same people who made Portal, so give that a try, it's a pretty awesome game. Number 6 is the game called Borderlands. When I first started this game, I literally could not put the controller down. It was so addicting. There's about 1 million freaking guns that you can get. Not even joking. I have not found 2 of the same gun, and I've been playing this game for almost a year. It is really addictive. You can play through the game twice, and it's pretty much like one of those RPG games. You can collect a bunch of guns. It's multiplayer is addictive as well. It's fun to play with friends, and it's definitely something you should try. Number 5 is Trials HD. I've never really been a fan of any racing games or anything like that, but this was one exception. If you have an Xbox and you have an Xbox Live account, go to the Xbox Live Marketplace and buy this. It's only 1,400 Microsoft points, and it's super fun. It features the regular Trials mode, skill games, and its own editor mode, which is so much fun. I've always been a fan of editing things, and this game is super addicting the moment you start it. It might piss you off a bit, but it's really fun. So go ahead and try that. It's awesome. Number 4 was Darksiders. This game was pretty much a dark version of Legend of Zelda. It had the same puzzles, same things, everything was pretty much exactly like Zelda. The only different thing is it's super graphic, and the combat is freaking amazing. I mean, the fact that you can crush zombie skulls, rip people in half, and shove a sword down someone's throat. I mean, it's just really cool. The combat and everything is really amazing. And as you play through the game, if you have played Zelda games before and you play this, you easily pick out how things are so similar to Zelda. I found this thing that ironically worked just like a boomerang, except for the fact it was a giant freaking ninja star. And then another thing that worked like a claw shot. And you just find little things here and there, and it's a really fun game. Definitely give that a try if you're a Zelda fan like me. Number 3 is Mass Effect 2. The thing I love about Mass Effect 2 is the fact that you can choose what you want to say to people. During conversation, you control what happens. You are Commander Shepard. I also like how they added in this action button during conversation that allows you to do an action that's good or bad. Like one time, a Spartan kicked a guy out a window. I mean, how cool is that? Or, I punched a reporter in the face, and I also shot a guy in the foot who was opposing his Commander Shepard. So, you get the idea. It's a pretty awesome game. So definitely give it a try. Number 2 is Donkey Kong. This is the game that features Donkey Kong in his game. This game is awesome. I mean, you get to be monkeys, and, I mean, what's cooler than monkeys? It's a fairly interesting game. It's kind of hard to describe what kind of game it is, because I'm not really sure if it falls in any genres. I mean, you also get to beat the crap out of beavers, and collect a bunch of golden bananas. So there's so many things that you can do in this game, and it's a long game. I still have yet to beat it. It is pretty awesome. And also, the music gets stuck in your head really easily. So, go ahead and try this. Even though it's an old game, just get past the graphics and you'll love it. And then number 1 is StarCraft 2. This is the game that features the gameplay of you being able to control a massive army to completely destroy your enemy. There's nothing better than the feeling of massing a huge army, watching a battle form due to your amazing creations, and dominating the enemy. I love this game. I mean, watch right here. This right here is merely a taste. Like maybe a little nibble. Like a little gerbil nibble of what the game is really like. I mean, when you actually see a really cool epic battle, it is really cool. And the campaign is pretty good. The story is actually pretty dang good. And overall, the game itself is amazing. I mean, the multiplayer is severely addictive and definitely something you should go and try. So look into StarCraft 2 and any of the other games you've seen in this video. This was the Armored Fish, signing out.